All right, the big cleanup post-Beryl means lots of branches and trees, as you just saw. But what can you do now to reduce the chances of a tree falling on your property in the future? For that answer, we go to KPRC 2's Mario Diaz, who joins us now live from Sugar Land. Mario.
And Keith, I'm just standing a few miles away from where Daniela is over here in Commonwealth. I'm on Abington Court, and we're talking about people that had one tree that fell on their property. Well, look at this one right here. This isn't just one tree, but two trees that were right beside one another that collapsed during Beryl's powerful winds. And if you look at these branches, right, and if you look at them relatively closely, you can see that this tree was pretty healthy. The colors right there, it's tan, and along with that little darker shadow. These weren't trees that were destroyed. However, keep in mind, there are some preventative measures out there that you can take before the storm to help avoid a situation like this.
Come storm time, you never know when one of those widow makers is going to come down maybe into the house.
And across our area, there are plenty of so-called widow makers lying on properties and homes post-Beryl.
This is the most damage we've had since Ike. Yeah. And I've been an arborist for 25 years. Grant
Crowell says there are things to look for to identify a distressed tree that may pose a threat.
There are things that you can see on a tree. You know, if there's a big mushroom growing onto the base of it, big dead limb, you know, those are some of the obvious ones.
Those are the signs, but what about action steps?
I do feel good that I took preventive action.
Thomas Brooks lives in the Commonwealth community of Sugar Land, an area known for its trees. Brooks says he addressed his last year.
I had the trees trimmed, kind of feathered out, cut some branches, feathered out some of the branches. If the tree is very full, then when the wind comes, it's more likely to get blown over.
Meanwhile, about a mile away, Drew Smith showed me the concern not on his parents' property, but just beside it, still standing after a neighboring tree impacted his parents' home. You can really see how it's leaning from this perspective over towards your property.
Yes, yeah, it could go right over the pool and into the kitchen if it were to fall today.
And the challenge for your parents is getting someone to understand this problem, because while it's not sitting on your yard, it can very well impact it because of what we see right here.
Yes. Yeah, it's just tough to even know who to call.
And in those situations, you want to get in touch with the HOA in that neighborhood and stay on top of them to see how they can get that addressed and express those concerns. But keep in mind, you can take those steps, but if a wind is strong and that gust is powerful, it's going to knock that tree down regardless. Live in Sugar Land, Mario Diaz, KPRC 2 investigates.